Aquaponics, man. Trials and tribulations of aquaponics. Come along with me. Watch me make mistakes. Watch me make success. Just watch me do aquaponics.
Hi, everybody. So, the moment we've all been waiting for, or at least I have, the subtank. It is actually just a water bath or ice plunge bathtub. So, I'm going to build it. And then I will finally be one step closer to having a proper subtank that will help immensely with all of the filtration of the system. I'm hoping, really hoping, to not make any holes. It's actually a pretty heavy duty, like, lined material. It has like several layers, I think. But it's kind of like Legos. Y'all know how much I like Legos. It's kind of a little bit of a pain in the butt, but not too terribly bad. Oh. There's a whole bunch of these little poles that need to go through it, though. Gotta be at least 5% smarter than the hole. At least. Let's see if I can manage it. Oh. It's kind of a pain. Alright. I was 5% smarter than that one. Oh, so many little holes. And I believe they said this is 129 gallons. So just adding an extra 100 gallons to the system is going to be wonderful. But I'll be able to replace. All right, let's just move you. There we go. I will be able to replace the location of the solids filter or swirl filter, solid settler that I have up there. And it will finally, oh, that's not the right one. It will finally keep all the extra detritus and leftover food and stuff from the RAS system up here, which is why there's so much gunk in it right now. Because it's supposed to work on a gravity system or be fed via gravity from the one pump that I have in there. It's just in the way wrong location right now. Come on, 5% smarter than the whole. At least 5% smarter. There we go. All right, one more of those challenging things. Alrighty then. And nope. It wants me to put it in there. I know it did. It told me earlier. Come on, go in your home. There we go. Think. Yay. Okay. And then I have to put one of these on the end of each of them. And I think it clicks in place. I think. Yes. Okay. Or maybe not. It just kind of poops on there. These got some kind of little fancy pushy something on there. I mean, it's about as basic as you can get it, too. All right, so I'll put all these on first. Hopefully I'm not making a mistake here. I think I'm good. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Seems like it's pretty sturdy construction. I mean, for it being what it is. Oh, okay. So it's got curvy bits for the ends, which I'm assuming is what this is. Have to put more stuff in holes. See if I can manage this one. Come on. You can do it. I hope. Thinking I can. I'm thinking I can. I'm not the little engine that could. I'm the little engine that might be able to. There we go. All right. And then you push the little button, and it goes and locks in place. Push the little button, and it goes in and locks in place. And there are 4 of those. So did I mess that up? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, so then that one goes in here. I like Legos. It's fun. Oh, definitely a tight fit, which is good, I suppose. All right, that's one end done. This one goes in here for the straightness part. That locks into place. That locks into place. And that part's done. One more straight one. If I can get it to go through the hole again. Come on. Kind of really tight to get it in there. All right. Love it when a plan comes together. Okay. And then one more of these. Go into there. You guys recall, I had wanted a subtank for quite some time, but I ran out of materials such as the pond liner and other pieces that would have made this a lot more expensive, like a lot more expensive. But fortunately for me, I found this thing on Amazon for like 40 bucks, and there you go. So 100 and some gallons worth of water. Ta-da! There is a drain thingy for it here, which, where did that go? Oh, there it is. So, got this funny little drain thingy here. Oh, and it just screws right onto the valve. And it even comes with a little fancy washer thingy majig. And yeah, it makes noise. Wonder if it does that woo thing. No. Used to have those toys back in the day where you swung them around and they would make like a woo noise. This one doesn't do it. Anyway, I suppose that would, yep, just poops right onto there, but I don't think I trust that for any reason. Not so sure I want to trust this here a little bit either, but I mean, it's got a washer on it, right? All right, come on, get on there. And then you screw. This, it doesn't matter. Screw it on, make sure it's closed, because that would just be my luck. Ice plunge bath. Completed. Alrighty. Let's put this back in somewhere else. Just kind of have a little bit of a satisfying noise. I could just see myself doing that forever later on. I don't know. Anywho, so Now we're going to get this slid underneath the system here. Oh, well, see, now that's not so great. I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some Teflon tape. Sure wish I would have had that found earlier. Now you guys are going to have to wait. I'll try to edit it out or something. Oh, there it went. Oh, no, it didn't. Son of a gun. Here I was thinking I was being all preemptive and had everything ready to go. All right, I'll come back to you because it's going to be a minute. Boop. And we're back. Found the tape. So, it's not very sturdy when it doesn't have any water in it, just in case you guys were wondering. And this is a super thick piece of Teflon. But sometimes Teflon's better than no Teflon. At least that's what I'm assuming. That's some tough Teflon right there. All right. We'll get that wrapped all the way around it. Knowing my luck, I'm going to have to put silicone on it or something like that. But I'm not really planning on using the drain a whole lot or very often anyway, so we shall see what happens. See, it just scooches the, what you call it, right off of there. A little washer thingy. Well, I'm glad the drain is at the bottom because I don't have to fill it all the way up. I think I'm just going to move this rubber thingy off and do more Teflon because I don't trust it. Not even a little bit. 100 gallons worth of water draining out of it like it has nothing better to do. We're not doing that. Waste not, want not, and all that stuff that your parents told you about, or at least my mom did. I don't know if my mom told you or not, but she told me. Anyhow, and we have Teflon. And I have put my finger in a hole. In case I ever do want to use it. Oh. All right, good enough. I hope. We're going to see. Yeah, that feels like a pretty tight seal. And then we're done with the Teflon for now. So I'm going to try to fit this back in here behind. Oh. Right. Almost like I knew what I was doing. Almost. And all right, so I'll kind of let you take a peek under here with me. This is going to be the stand, so the solids filter will be a little higher off the ground. Somewhere about like that. Okay. Let's take a little peeky view. There we go. So we have our sub tank and our stand for our solids filter, which is that thing up there. See, it's just a big old trash can, but it's going to live on top of that little table right there. And then everything will flow a whole lot better. But I have to go around and make a whole bunch of more fittings, get some more tubing, and going to be doing some more plumbing also. So the water pump that I have inside the solids filter, the fish tank there, it's going to have to get diverted to all this plumbing, the existing plumbing, this stuff right up here. And I have to connect it with a couple of elbows and some T's and little things like that. But I also have to change some of the plumbing underneath the sub tank here. I guess I'll just take you around and show you right quick. All right, little flippy action. So I've already preemptively added in an additional thorough pipe or throughway pipe there, and that goes into the fish tank and sticks out right there on top of where the other plumbing. And that's going to be the only thing that goes out of the fish tank after I'm done. So that little 45-degree elbow is going to go up on top of that. Then I'm going to seal both of those holes right there. Oh, there we go. And just water is going to come out of the fish tank and into there, and then down in to where the solids filter is going to be sitting. Then from the solids filter into the sub tank. And then this bit of plumbing right here is going to go straight into the sub tank. And then also that bit that goes all the way over there is going to drain just into the sub tank. So that's going to be super fun. I still have to go to the hardware store for some of it, especially the glue to seal up those two holes right there. But after that, everything should be working. So I'll get back to you when I have everything kind of going and underway. Okie dokie. See you in a bit.